Hey everybody, welcome to your October monthly reading, and we are looking into chakras this year. We started at the beginning of the year with the root chakra, and we've made it through all the regular, most popular ones, and we are exploring the chakras that are outside the human body. And this month, we're looking at the 9th chakra, which is known as the seat of the soul. And it's just above the 8th chakra. So you have the crown chakra, you have the 8th chakra. This one's the 9th chakra above that. And that basically gives us access to the soul's higher purpose. It lets us see the archetypes and the patterns that we chose to have with these characters that we're playing here on this earth. And in kind of relation to that, I actually have what's called a life compass astral reading, which is a astrological reading that I look at your north node and your south node on your birth chart. And the south node kind of tells you those archetypes, those patterns, those challenges, or those like urges and tendencies that you're born with that you kind of transform over your lifetime. It's the things we revert back to when like we're anxious or we're in fear, that type of thing. But the north node is kind of like the highest expression that we're wanting to look and work towards achieving in the life. So it kind of talks about the soul's higher purpose and these archetypes and patterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a giveaway drawing for these astro readings, the Life Compass astro readings. And all you have to do is, one, of course, be a subscriber to my channel, and two is make some sort of comment on this video, and I will enter everyone into a drawing that has those comments. I will draw on October 8th, so I'll give you a little bit of time to comment on there and see these, and then I'll put out a special video announcement announcing who the winners are. So I'm going to have 12 different videos, of course, for the 12 different individual zodiac signs. I'm going to put everyone in a giant pile together, and depending on how many comments there are, I'll pull a variety of winners for those Life Compass astro readings. So I'm excited to see how that unfolds for you, but we're going to jump into your specific reading for your specific sign right now. All right, Scorpios, welcome to your October monthly reading, and we're going to be looking to see what Spirit wants you to know about what your higher purpose is. What's your soul's higher purpose? If you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. This month I'm using the Naked Heart Tarot, and any of the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below, so if it catches your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can get those. So for this month, the major arcana, this is going to be what your soul's higher purpose is, or what the Creator wants you to know about your soul's higher purpose. So we'll start off there. So for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their soul's higher purpose, please? Okay, they said this one right here is the one. And you've got the Devil card. So don't forget about this. Like, oh, yeah, that explains it. That's why you're such a devil, right? No. And this is so Scorpio, though, too, because this represents like the Capricorn energy, which is ruled by Saturn. And what Saturn does, it's the grand master grandfather who is super wealthy and abundant and has tons of things to share, tons of wisdom to give to people. But it's all about the work. They are the taskmaster. They will give you, Saturn will give us all these things to challenge our beliefs about things, and they will also bring in different ways and give us tasks to accomplish. And if we do the work, then we get the reward. So I really feel like what you're bringing in, your higher purpose, is to help bring in these amazing wisdom. And in both helping people step through things by giving them goals, by kind of like almost being like a life coach in a way to people, whether professional or just because it's who you are. But I also feel like a lot of it is because of what experiences you've gone through. You've done the work, you've gotten the reward, and you've really evolved and moved. I mean, you are the masters of transformation. So you've challenged a lot of different areas of your life and grown so much that you're able to share that with people too. We'll take a look here at the archetype cards and just see what archetype and pattern the creator wants you to know about. Like what of this human character, the tendencies, under the role that you express this Capricorn, Saturn type of energy through. So for our Scorpios, what archetype would you like them to be aware of? Okay, that's the one right here. And you've got the engineer. And I'll read this stuff on here too. So the lighter side, the upper side of this archetype is that you have the ability to give creative energy a practical expression, a talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So you're a problem solver. You're able to have people see things in a different way. You also, the shadow attribute side of this is reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So you can be too much into your brain as well, which is very Capricorn energy anyway, that you can be such an engineer that you can't connect with people because you're so much in your mind, you're not relating into them on an emotional level. But the lighter attribute, the higher attribute, is that you learn that through your life on how to gain that beautiful bond with people where you can mentor them in ways, or at least share your emotional side and share that wisdom that you glean through that. So we'll dive in deeper here. When we go into the 4 suits of the minor arcana, these represent like 4 different areas of our human existence. So we'll start off with the wand suit, which is the element of fire. And this represents our drive, our ambition, our inspiration, our passion, our spiritual energy, but it's just our energy in general. So this will be what the creator wants you to know about your energetic experience during the month of October in regards to this situation here. So for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know, please? Okay, so that one right there. And you've got the 8 of Wands, so you definitely have a ton of energy that comes in through you in the month of October. So a lot of drive, a lot of just energy from all over the place where you just feel really motivated and really can get stuff done. It also represents getting messages from the spirit world though too. So with your tuning in, you are a water element, so you tune in to that spiritual world, the deep world, in such beautiful ways that you'll get messages just all over the place in the physical world, like bumper stickers and songs on the radio, overhearing conversations, that type of stuff. You also have things just drop into your mind, into your heart. And so you're just going to be really getting these messages from spirit from all over the place. I'd really, try to be aware of that and be conscious of messages and don't dismiss them, because you're going to see them like all over the place. We're also going to pull a card here from the Spirit Animal Oracle and see what else that they would like you to know. All right. So what else for our Scorpios, please? Okay, that's the one there. And you've got the Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Yep, a lot of activity, right? Spiders seem like they're always rebuilding their web. And this also can represent a lot of communication on the internet, the World Wide Web. So whatever that means for you with this communication, it definitely is right in your line. It can even be like blogging on the internet about your experiences and what you've had, or classes you offer on the web, or whatever it might be, even YouTube videos. It could be a variety of things on how you're expressing this. making the dream come true, right? It says, weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and then spirit joins you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality, and spirit will take 10 toward you, for the universe is designed to support your dream weaving. Spider spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation within spirit. Ideas and resources will begin to appear as if by magic as you begin to bring your dreams from the realm of intention into the world of senses where they take form. The action you need to take is to be clear about your intentions and then act as if you've become the one that lives the life you desire. The web of creation has an uncanny way of coming together to weave the beautiful pattern you set in motion. Another message of spider spirit is about any creative project you may be considering, whether it's writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening, etc. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as something creative, even artistic and tangible. Creative projects are successful now if you are so inclined. Let yourself be open to abundance. Yeah, definitely the Eight of Wands is very much, that again, that you have a ton of energy coming in, which sparks creative energy. So this is definitely about taking steps towards this dream of how you're sharing this information and this knowledge and wisdom with the world. Next, we move into the Suit of Pentacles, which is the earth element. This is the only one that's about the external world. This is your inner energy. We'll talk about your mind and your emotions. All that's inside. This is outside. These are all the people that are on stage with you. All the props on there, including your own body, your possessions, your bank accounts, all that stuff in the outside world. So this is what the Creator wants you to know about your physical adventure during October. So what else? What would you like our Scorpios to know about their physical adventure, please? Okay, that's the one right there. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is new information coming to you from the outside world, new opportunities coming to you as well. So this fits right in alignment with what we were talking about, that this action that you're taking, you're having these new opportunities just open up in the month of October for you. Oops, as I destroy stuff. Now we're also going to pull from the Sacred Forest Oracle, see what else they want you to know about this opportunity, or what else is going on in your life, in your physical life during the month of October. One more time. All right. So for our Scorpios, what else would you like them to know, please? Okay, that's the one. And you've got the meandering pathway flow. And here's your magician there with your magic wand, bringing things into the physical world, right? So let's take a look. That's card number 24. And it says, as you saunter down the pathway, you are not sure what is around the next corner, but you are relishing the moment. You gaze at the interplay of light and dark of the leaves of the trees and inhale the fresh forest air. All is well. You know that you don't have to see your destination. All that is required is to enjoy the journey. So I love that so far. Yeah, definitely. You're taking action, but you're not focused on, like I said, you take one single step and the universe takes 10 toward you. So you're not like sprinting, you're just taking a step at a time, and things are coming to you. And it says, when life presents you a meandering path rather than a straight shot to a goal, you can feel frustrated. You might bemoan the fact that the path seems aimless and roundabout and that you can't see what's ahead. On the other hand, you can just enjoy the voyage. If life right now seems to have some sinuous curves, bends, loops, and turns, don't despair. All is as it should be. This card is suggesting that you relinquish control to the path forward and just see where it takes you. You don't have to have all the answers to succeed. You don't need to know what tomorrow holds to have an astounding future. Simply sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll get to exactly where you need to be for your highest good. And the spirit of the meandering pathway says, everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the meandering pathway of life. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry it or resist it. Simply go, surrender, and enjoy the journey. I love it. That's so perfect. Nothing else to add to that. And then we move into the element of air, which is the suit of swords. This is your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this will be what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of October. So for Scorpios, what else would you like them to know, or what do you want them to know? Okay, just the one. And you got the Nine of Swords. Swords, this being all your thoughts and your expectations. The Nine of Swords is known as like the insomnia card or the nightmare card because you're almost exhausting yourself, trying to meet up to all those expectations of the should be, the need to be, the have to be, blah, 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 right? All this opposite of flowing. It's all trying to control everything. And I love this because the 9 is the hermit's journey, which this can kind of be a hermit with his little lantern, because the hermit card in the major arcana is the card number 9. And he has this big lantern with this giant bright star inside, which is your higher self. And it's this inward search that you go into to find the wisdom, to find the direction, find whatever you're looking for from within. And so you are questioning your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets, but it's the battle between flowing and trying to control. And so you are kind of being asked, like it said, to surrender and let go of that control. So that's your mental adventure, is feeling, comfortable, more and more comfortable letting go of those. We're also going to pull from the numerology guidance cards here and see what else they want you to know about your mental adventure. All right, what else for our Scorpios, please? Whoa, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you got the self-love card here, because I was wondering, like, what are these thoughts about? What are these challenges about? And this has to do with about your love of self. And I kind of feel like this is what your journey is. You've really been on this huge journey of self-worth and looking outside of yourself, all these expectations, for relationships and to situations like jobs, education, social status, to things and like our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions. And when you were trying to define yourself outside that way, you had these experiences where you felt unstable because your worth felt unstable because the things you were defining your worth by were unstable, because relationships, people change or they pass away. Situations, of course, never stay the same, and things in our bodies break down, deteriorate, or stolen, burn down. So you realized through your time, and you realize more and more as you're whittling through all these old small t truths, these old opinions and beliefs that you had from the past, that those things were just stabbing you in the back. They were disappointing you. And they all point back to self-love, because self-love we find from within, from capital S, self. Outside of us is not worth. That's retail price. That's how we are gauging our worth in the outside world. And that is very unstable, because that changes by season. You can be a warm coat in Alaska during the winter and be priceless, and be that same coat in the tropics on the equator during summer and be on the 99% clearance rack. That's how retail price works. That's how the outside battle of worth works, right? So this is like the journey. This is the information that you're able to share and communicate with others. And then we move into your element, the final element, which is water. It's the Suit of Cups, which represents emotion. So nothing to be scared of here. This is your journey that you've been on since in the womb. So you're like, yeah, emotions, I get them. It's where you play. It's your playground. So we'll see here what else the creator wants you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of October. So for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know, please? All right, this is the one right here. And you got the Seven of Cups. So there is this confusion that you've had around emotions, and this makes sense with what we were talking about before about being so much in your head and being that engineer that emotions become cloudy because you weren't used to really dealing with them. It's like you had the tendency to push all your emotions down and you were in your mind a lot, but you've been doing the work, you have been on the journey, and that fog is lifted. And that's part of what you're able to show here with this love and this emotion for yourself is you've moved out of your head and into your heart and have seen the truths of the higher realm and the connection to unconditional love rather than to all these emotions that are rooted in the fear of losing conditional love, right? Trying to meet up to all those people pleasing and everything on the outside world. So you really have gone on this journey, and this is beautiful because I really love these cards because it's like, yep, this is the fog you couldn't see emotionally. You just saw everything through logic, but this transformation from being able to connect with people through your heart rather than just through the supposed to be's and the mental roles and all this kind of stuff has allowed you to really open up. Or if that isn't you yet, just know that that's your journey and that's what you've been on. And this is what is blossoming for you. It's what's possible for you. And then the last card we're going to pull is from the Moonology manifestation deck. And because it's your last card for this reading, it can either still be about your emotional adventure during October, but it's also going to be a wild card, whatever else the creator wants you to know about this month of October. All right, there we go. So for our Scorpios, what's your final message for them for this reading for October? Nope, none of those. Okay. All right, there it is. And you have the new moon in Libra. Know you are loved. You can't make this up, right? Self-love, you know that you are loved. And so this is the foundation of this beautiful higher soul purpose, knowing what you came in with and how you are transforming that. And let me just see what else they want to add in here. It says there's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love, be that on a personal or platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky is the limit now if you react with love. This card is especially good especially a good sign for matters related to romance, a job interview, or an important relationship. So consider the other person in your situation. What are their needs and their worries? Get out and meet new people. So, yeah, I love this. It's so much in alignment with the balancing of your love, of the outside love to the inside love. And you definitely, this journey that you have been on has been about self-love. I mean, it's just all over the place here. But I really feel like this awareness that's coming in here is showing you that this is what you want to pursue, that you want to be able to share this in some way with the public. And I really feel a big piece of it, of course, is via the internet in unique ways. So I'm loving this for you, Scorpios. And of course, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings for each zodiac sign, I also put out weekly energy updates for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love, right? And it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video or you share a video, if you comment on this video, if you especially subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy. It does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am ever so grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box below. I do offer a sliding price scale for most of my services, so you can choose a price point that is in more alignment with your budget. So there's some flexibility in those. Again, all that is listed in the description box below. All right, beautiful Scorpios, as you go through this month of October, please know every second of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing month. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.